This is the second example on regression analysis. Now for this I am considering an example of prediction of a height of a person. Using the following information, find height of a person for a metacarpal length of 44 centimeter and for a metacarpal length of 55 centimeter, and also find estimated heights. So they have given us the data of two variables. One is length of a metacarpal of a person, and the another variable we have height of a person. So basically we have here 9 persons whose metacarpal length is given as well as height of a person is given. So we know medically this is verified that these two variables have positive relations with them. We are not finding any correlation between these two variables. Now our interest is to find out the required information, that is using this set of information. Now we need to find the height of a person whose metacarpal length is given. We can calculate the person's height. Let us see what kind of result we are going to get. So basically I am going to denote this variable as x, that is length of a metacarpal, because as the question says that these two variables are related and we need to calculate height of a person, so I am going to denote this as y. So this I am going to take it as a dependent variable and this I am going to take it as independent variable, because whatever we need to calculate, that will be the dependent variable, and whatever the information is given is considered as independent variable. Now let us move back to the question. This is the question and these are the two variables given, and in the solution, as we discussed in the last example, again we will be taking the same kind of a table where x and y are taken with the given information. Then x square and xy columns are going to be calculated for the calculation of byx, that is regressor coefficient. Now I have written all these 9 persons length of metacarpal as well as height of a person, height of those 9 persons, and by adding all these 9 values we are going to get the total of 409 centimeters for 9 persons metacarpal length and 1545 centimeter for the height of those 9 persons in terms of centimeters. Now x square xy are calculated as it is in the earlier example, whatever the steps we have followed. That is how we are going to calculate x square by squaring the x column, that is 45 into 45 we are going to arrive at 2025, 51 into 51 2601, like that for the remaining 9 observations. How we are going to calculate this xy? By multiplying the second and third column, first and second column, that is x into y. That is for first number, that is 7695. How we got this number? By multiplying 45 into 171. Similarly 51 into 178, 39 into 157. Like that we have done the calculation for all the 9 pair of observations. Now we have got summation x, that is the total of x variable values, and summation y, the total of y variable values, and summation x square, the total of x square variable values, and summation xy, which is the total of xy column. Now moving on to the further calculation part, we require while fitting the regressor line, we require x bar and y bar, that is mean of both the variables. Simple formula is used. X bar is equal to summation x by n, 409 by 9, because 9 persons values are given. So we are going to arrive at a result whose value is 45.44. Similarly y bar, how we are going to calculate y bar? Summation y by n, that is 1545 divided by 9, which is equal to 171.66. Again by using the same formula, byx n into summation xy minus summation x summation y divided by n into summation x square minus summation x the whole square. Now by simply replacing the values, we are going to arrive at the result 4.195 value for byx. This number says that the two variables have positive relation with among them. Now, the regressor equation of y and x is going to be calculated. Why? Because x values are given, we need to calculate y because of that y and x. If x value instead of that y values were given and x values are asked, then we could have calculated x and y, as well as instead of byx we could have calculated bxy. Now, for the simplification, by using the values, we are going to arrive at a result where y hat is going to be considered as 4.195x minus 18.9608. In the question we have also asked to calculate the estimated heights. I am going to focus on this question first. What are the estimated heights? You have fitted a line for regression using regression equation for the two variables given, as y hat is equal to, y hat is nothing but estimated values of y, 4.195x minus 18.9608. Now simply calculating the values by substituting the various values of x which are given in the table, that are nothing but 45, 51, 31, so on up to 47. Now simply replacing these values, we are going to get some values like this: 169.8148, 194.9842, like that. Different values we are going to get. After calculating the last estimated value, we are going to focus on the next part of the question. Next part of the question says that we need to calculate the height of a person whose metacarpal length is 44 centimeter and the height of a person whose metacarpal length is 55 centimeters. How we are going to calculate them? Simply by using the already fitted formula, that regression equation. Now, for the person whose length of metacarpal is 44 centimeter, we are going to get the height of the person as 165.6192 centimeters. Similarly, a person whose metacarpal length is 55 centimeter will be calculated as his height will be calculated as 211.7642 centimeter. Now there is an interesting thing in this question which we need to observe. After considering all the values or all the estimated values, when you compare these estimated values with the observed values, means these are the original values which we observed in those 9 persons, and these are the calculated values, 171, 169. There is not much of a difference we have here. 178, 194, we have a huge difference here. 157, 144, again a huge difference is there. 163, 153, 172, 182, 183, 186. So in the middle range we are getting somewhat nearer values. If we go earlier case or if we go for the further case, we are getting some huge differences. So this is because of the data, the data varies like that. Because of that, we have got the regressor coefficient. Based on the regressor coefficient, the values are taking much difference here.